For 47 years, Richard proudly lived without a cat in his home. Clean furniture, untouched leather sofas, and zero shedding, that's how he liked it. He had no patience for litter boxes, claw marks, or the chaos of animals. His house was calm, predictable, controlled, and that's how he wanted it. But everything changed the day his 16-year-old daughter brought home a tiny rescue kitten. She called him Oreo, small, striped, and trembling. He had just one day left at the shelter before being euthanized. Despite Richard's firm no pets rule, she quietly set up a little bed in her room and promised he wouldn't be a bother. Richard scoffed and kept his distance, silently hoping the kitten would just disappear. But fate had other plans. On a cold, rainy Tuesday, while Richard was working from home, he heard a soft, unfamiliar sound outside his office door. A quiet meow. He opened the door, and there stood Oreo, soaked, shivering, and unsure. A tiny bundle of vulnerability. Richard sighed, waved him away. But the kitten stepped forward anyway, cautiously, yet fearlessly. Something about that small act of trust cracked the walls Richard had spent years building. He hesitated, then slowly extended a hand. Oreo leaned in and gently sniffed his fingers. And just like that, something shifted. In the days that followed, Richard began dropping treats when no one was looking. He pretended not to care. But Oreo kept showing up, quietly, patiently, faithfully. Their silent bond grew stronger. Then one evening, Richard dozed off on the couch. Oreo curled up on his chest, purring like a tiny motor. His daughter walked in, phone in hand, and captured the moment. The man who had sworn he'd never allow a cat sound asleep, with one resting on his heart. From then on, everything changed. Richard started researching the best cat food brands. He built Oreo a cardboard fort, crafted homemade toys, even watched viral cat videos just to understand feline behavior. Oreo became a part of his daily routine, waiting by the office door, napping in warm sunbeams, demanding high fives for treats. 6 months later, his daughter posted a video to TikTok, a compilation of Richard's transformation from anti-cat dad to full-blown cat whisperer, carrying Oreo like a baby, teaching him tricks, whispering to him like an old friend. The video exploded. Millions watched. The comments poured in. This made me cry. Best cat adoption story ever. I used to be like him. And as Richard read those words, something dawned on him. Sometimes life doesn't change with fireworks. It changes with a whisper, a soft paw step, a quiet moment you never expected. Oreo wasn't just a kitten. He was a mirror, reflecting a softer, forgotten side of Richard, a side that was always there, just waiting to be seen. And that made all the difference.